is coming your way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This place is gonna go crazy. Tonight we present the Foot Locker three-point contest. The pressure is high, the drama is fierce, and the pace is fast. Hold on tight, everybody.
Well, right next to me, I've got somebody who knows a thing or two about winning this event. So tell us what it takes to do just that, Steve.
Well, I did win the event once, Clark, in '97, and it really is a matter of finding a rhythm. The game comes so fast, the shots are coming one after the other. You've got to get into a groove, get into a rhythm, and then just let it ride.
And here we go with Freak. He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can. Clark, as you know, there's a money ball in each of the 5 racks worth double. That's 25 shots to get a maximum of 30.
And the corner threes are only 22 feet, but the other three-point stations are 23 feet 9 inches. So those are the longest shots.
And to me, the corner shot is the easiest of any of them. So it's important to get off to a quick start here from that corner spot. Maybe get 5 or 6 quick points.
Now with 6. He's up to 7. 3 racks down, 2 to go. He's got 8. 9 points. Can't get the money ball. That's 4 misses in a row. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, it seemed like every time he was starting to get into a good rhythm, he just couldn't capitalize on it. He'd quickly fall out of his pace.
So it's Kyrie Irving ready to go. Takes his first there. That's 2. Now 3 points. Can't get the money ball. Misses for the 4th straight time. His 5th consecutive miss. Comes up empty on his 6th straight.
Yeah, that's 2 racks in a row that he struggled with, guys.
Now with 4. He's got 5. He's missed all 3 money balls so far. That's 6 points left on the table. Could only get 1 shot to fall off the rack. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. 8 points. 8 points is all he ends up with there. There was just something off about him in that round.
Well, I think the biggest thing was he missed the money balls. This is a good shooter, but, he went 0 for 5 on those money balls, which cost him 10 potential points. That's just too much to overcome.
Here we go with James Harden.
When Harden came into the league, people were unsure if he'd be able to shoot with range in the NBA. He started out a little slow, but he's become quite the scorer and sharpshooter. And a lot of people thought that would be the case. It was just a matter of when. It means so much to get off to a fast start in this competition. More often than not, as the first few racks go, so go the rest.
Yeah, it's a weird competition, Clark, because guys are not used to doing this during the season, taking so many shots in such little time. So the quick start is imperative for your confidence and for your rhythm.
Now 8 points. He's got 9. 4 money balls, 4 misses. That hurts. It's all tied.
And that is the best score of the qualifying round.
He completes the round with 13 points. I'd say a solid showing from him.
He was very steady throughout. It wasn't an up and down round, just very consistent, and that's what you like to see.
And so it's D'Angelo Russell ready to go.
With this rapid-fire format, a trap guys cannot fall into is trying to make any sort of adjustment midstream. There's just not enough time for that. You got to trust your stroke from start to finish.
Yeah, but Clark, if you do miss 3 or 4 in a row, it may take a very subtle adjustment. Maybe just adding a little arc to the ball, or maybe holding your follow-through a split second longer. It really all depends on what kind of roll you're on and if you have any momentum or not.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention. Look, he just had a flat tire. He's gone off the rails. 3 bad racks in a row.
He needs 8 points more.
This is trouble.
Off the mark with 5 in a row now. He's missed 6 straight. He doesn't look comfortable. 5 more points to stay in it. Well, guys, that's it. He's out of it. He can't make up the difference, Clark, at this time.
Nope, too far behind, but he'll finish up anyway.
Yeah, he made a good effort. Tried to get into his group, but just couldn't get anything as far as momentum is concerned.
So he puts just 6 points on the board. Pretty dismal shooting out there, boys.
Yeah, and you know, in this kind of format, guys, the slow starts can be almost insurmountable.
And here we go with Paul George.
To avoid being dismissed and kicked out, he's got to have at least 10.
Not too high a bar to pass here.
7 more points to stay in contention.
5 points now. Now with 6. 4 more points to stay alive. Rough.
4 more points to stay alive.
Gets the money ball. 2 more points to stick around. Now 9 points. 1 last rack remains. 1 more to stay alive. No good with his 4th in a row. His 5th consecutive miss. He gets to the 10-point mark for the round. Well, he's fortunate that a lot of the other guys had such problems because his score isn't exactly wonderful.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He was all over the place, just could never get it going, never seemed to settle down.
Well, that's the thing about this contest. Sometimes you want to stop, take a breath, and collect yourself, but you never have the time to do it.
So it's Trevor Ariza ready to go. As the final shooter in this round, he knows just what he has to do here.
I'll tell you one thing. If a player doesn't get into a rhythm and start stringing shots together, it's over quickly.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot, but what's so important is that, you just can't waste any time. But you've got to get into a groove early and then keep your momentum going and just rattle off one shot after the next.
5 points more to stay in it.
Drains the money ball. Now 8 points.
2 more and he moves on.
He's got 9. Money ball, no good.
1 more to stay alive, and that'll get him into a 2nd place tie.
In the end, it's a 12-point round for him. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
You know, he clanged 7 in a row in that round. You just can't afford a miss streak like that in this contest. There's just not time to make it up.
Harden's got the honors of being able to go into the finals as the top scorer from the qualifying round.
I guess it's cold in this building tonight, or maybe that's just coming from the contestants. The scores have been pretty lackluster.
I would agree. I mean, this has not been what we expected from a group of shooters this talented, but you never know. I mean, now that they're advanced into the next round, I think we'll see better shooting in the finals.
And here we go with Freak. The shot clock's at 24 seconds. You better be ready to put up some points in a hurry. Money ball, no good. And so we'll see Kyrie Irving. Pressure's on. He's got 24 seconds to top the score and move on. The door wide open right now. Makes his first there. 2 points. 3 down. Nearly perfect there. Just 1 miss on the rack. 6. And here we go with Paul George. 24 seconds back on the clock. Can he do better?
He doesn't need to do too much here to get past that mark.
Makes his first there. 2 points. Now 3 points.
Good rack for him there.
He misses his 4th straight. So it's Kyrie Irving ready to go. He's got to improve on his score from the last round if he wants to have a shot to win it. Let's go. 1 point. 2 points. Now 3 points.
He's getting a roll going now.
Now with 6.
And a decent start here, guys.
He's up to 7. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad. Up to 10 now.
Rock solid shooting down the stretch.
That's 13. Make that 14. Hits for 15. And he's got 15 points when the round ends. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
So it's Trevor Ariza ready to go.
And so it's 15 points. That's the highest score so far. And that's the score to beat. He seems to be rolling right now.
Gets the money ball. Now with 6.
8 more points and he'll tie things up. There you go.
And a decent start here, guys.
7 more points and he'll tie it.
He's got 9. 10 now. 3 points more to tie it.
Three more points will tie it.
Good for 13. Down to the final rack. 1 more to tie. Now to 15. So he ends up at 17. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
Right from the opening rack, he was on the roll. Got himself immediately into a groove.
And so we'll see James Harden. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he knows exactly what the target is.
We're down to the last hurrah. Let's see what kind of fireworks we go out with this year.
Yep, it's the moment of truth, guys. And listen to this place. This is what makes this contest so great.
Off the mark with 5 in a row now.
A rough patch right now.
The wheels are coming off. That's 7 straight misses.
A lot of air turbulence with this start.
No good with his 9th in a row. He's all over the place.
He can only afford 1 more miss from here on out.
Ooh, Harden starting to feel it.
Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. Oh, and with that miss, he's out.
Unlucky here in the final round.
Yeah, just couldn't get any momentum moving forward.
An 11-point round for him there. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
Yeah, he missed a couple in a row early. Then everything looked rushed and hurried. And before we knew it, he's missed 9 in a row.
And we've reached the finish line of the Foot Locker 3-point contest. All our competitors gave it their best shot, but one man was head and shoulders above the rest. This year's champion, Trevor Ariza.
Now, how much fun was that? That could be the highlight of this year's All-Star festivities, guys.
Well, for me, Clark, the 3-point contest usually is. I was just happy to have a ringside seat for it.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's 3-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring it to you. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my partners, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Thank you, everyone, and good night.